What is up, ladies and gentlemen? This is your girl Snowy here, bringing you a commentary video, and the gameplay was finally recorded by me, and only me. All I can say is, I am very proud of making my decision to battle El Gato, and I cannot stop recording my Halo 4 gameplays because it's so much fun to record stuff again, just last time when I had Blitzbox before I got a Windows 8 laptop after my old one was fried. Now I can record videos again. Be sure to be on the lookout for more videos from me. Anyways, let's bring in the topic, shall we? Let's talk about what is your most favorite and least favorite games of all time. Back in my PSA video, my friend Dave asked me this question, and I quote, "Question for Q&A. What is the best and worst games you played so far, since you started playing games until now? Name at least one of each if you can." That question is a good question, and I swear that is one tough cookie to answer. Looking around, all I have is Xbox 360 games, Nintendo DS games, Nintendo Wii games, PS2 and PS1 games, Game Boy Advance games, and Nintendo GameCube games. So how about this? I want to do Xbox 360, Nintendo Wii, PS2, and PS1. I want to exclude the GameCube, Game Boy Advance, and Nintendo DS because for one, I haven't touched the games and consoles for years, and I never have a chance to go back into it. Two, there are too many games that I enjoy and they are not be hated on due to the fact that they are just fun to play. So I want to focus on the consoles that I mentioned. Let's do the PS2 and PS1 first. The reason is because of Spyro the Dragon, and he is one of my favorite childhood heroes I know. I played the first three Spyro games on the PS2 console, along with playing the first three The Legend of Spyro games on that console. My most favorite PS game has to go with Spyro 2, Ripto's Rage. Out of the first three Spyro games, I played Spyro 2 a lot. It's fun, easier to complete with cheats, and I love doing side quests to collect orbs. I love going around stages to collect everything for 100% completion. I love every character, except for Moneybags and Ripto. I hate these two so much. Now to the least favorite. If I have to choose the least, it has to be the Legend of Spyro series. At first, it's meh, due to the new design Spyro had, but when I played the new beginning, I liked it. So I decided to play the Eternal Night and Dawn of the Dragons. Honestly, the story is okay, but it's too dark and sad in my opinion. A New Beginning isn't that sad, but in the second and third game it is. The companies who made The Legend of Spyro seem to make a children's hero look like he's in some sort of a dark moment that made me cringe my teeth a little. For example, in the Eternal Night ending where Spyro was turned into Dark Spyro and he defeated Gull the Ape King, but the Dark Master aka Malifaux was brought back to life. And then Spyro got himself so emotional because his power was corrupted by Malifaux's power, and he, Sparks, and Cinder were trapped in the mountains of Malifaux, and Spyro encased himself into a crystal to protect himself from getting hurt. I'm like, what? That ending sucked so much. And it's really sad. No kidding. This is not the Spyro I see here. Spyro is supposed to be brave and strong and cocky, but now that ending and the way Spyro acts very emotional if it's is a different story. I just couldn't believe it, man. The second console I want to do next is the Nintendo Wii. My most favorite game is hands down Okami. No doubt in mind that I really love that game so much. The graphics, the gameplay, the storyline, the abilities, the music, the characters, everything. I cannot stop playing that game ever since I first got it from the store. At first, it seemed difficult to go through, but when you get all the stray beads, you will become invincible, and that is what makes the game fun. The more you complete the game, when you upgrade everything, the more fun it will be when you just kill off enemies with one or two hits, and that's it. I mostly enjoy boss battles, along with music. Orochi, Ninetales, and Yami, they are my favorite boss battles. The music is amazing, and I tell you what, I listen to almost every song on YouTube because it's very peaceful. The game even takes place in Japan and it tells stories about gods and Amaterasu, who is the goddess of the sun. God, I love Japan so much. To the least favorite, I have to go with Wii Sports. It's very fun to play if you want to work out for your arms and hands, and that's what I had to do there. My favorite Wii sport I play is bowling because I mostly got strikes from there and because I am good at bowling. My least have to go with tennis. It's worth a workout for my arms. After spending minutes on hitting the tennis ball back and forth until I score, I could tell that my arm needs it. The reason Wii Sports is my favorite due to getting my arms in pain. Yeah, I was doing Wii baseball and when I swing my arm so hard for home runs, I can feel the pain striking me, and that's not even funny. I had to give my arms a couple hours of rest and then go back to play Wii Sports. I don't hate the game, but it hates me to give me a muscle pain. Now, on to the Xbox 360. I want to say that for last is because I have over 50 Xbox games, and I am not joking with you. If you take a look at my gamer score and compare games with me, you know what I mean. To tell you the truth, this is going to be a tough one. I really enjoy all the 360 games I played, so it's going to be difficult to choose which is your most favorite. Alright, here it goes. My most favorite game of the Xbox 360 has to go with Naughty Bear, the first one. Now, I know why that game has tons of negative reviews. It's repetitive, it's glitchy, and that game only takes place in the same map in every challenge. There are 3 different areas, but it's the same map on all of them, except they have different kind of weather. It may be boring, but you might want to kick it off to kill some bears when you get bored of playing of other 360 games. Back in 2010 and 11, I was in the top 15 in the overall leaderboards because I find the game pretty addictive and fun when I have no other 360 games to play. With music playing on your computer while playing Naughty Bear, it's going to be a whole lot of fun. That's just me. The game would be more fun if you had friends playing with you in a 4-player multiplayer. I mean, yeah, that's a small number for a lobby, but it's kind of worth it. I play multiplayer with a couple of my friends a lot of times, and we had so much fun, which explains why I made Naughty Bear Remnants 1 to 3 a long time ago. I don't have enough motivation to get back into it, but at least I have to give it a try. I really want to get back into it, but I just don't know when. So, the first Naughty Bear game is my most favorite Xbox 360 game out of all I played. That's it. Now, to the least favorite. As I said, it's going to be tough because I enjoyed all the 360 games, and it's going to be difficult to choose the least favorite. So, my least favorite game has to go with Halo 4. This is going to be a tough to talk about. I would add Halo Reach, but since I play Halo 4 a lot of time, I have to choose this one. The game is fun, but at the same time is so frustrating and addictive. I couldn't get my hands off that game. I only play Halo 4 for matchmaking. Custom games in Halo 4 are not that fun. Accordingly, 343 decided that they want to focus on the MOG matchmaking instead of machinima. That really sucks for machinima directors. Halo 4 should have been a good game if they add so much that has something to do with machinima. And the armor? Well, they're not so good for it, too. Now, the matchmaking is okay, but they added some game types that are not that great. Husky Raid is the greatest example of the worst game type ever. Whenever I join a Team Action Sack playlist, Husky Raid is there at the first option, and people decide to play it. Every freaking time when I join that playlist, it's Husky Raid, and more Husky Raid. Like, come on! Stop putting that game type in every option. Husky Raid is known for spawn killing, and that is not cool. They gotta add some good game types, and not some stupid spawn killing game types like Husky Raid. Another thing why Halo 4 is my least favorite is the game is too easy. There are a bunch of MOGs and tryhards that are playing Halo 4, and they're really good. But they made the game too hard for us, and that is no fun. I mean, sure, I may be a tryhard at times, but not a lot. I play fair and square. and I get positive KDs because of luck mostly, and some of them are try-hard skills. Sometimes, I don't understand why I play Halo 4 a lot, to be honest. Sure, I play good, but when you play it too much, you'll end up sucking. It's terrible if you ask me. If you take a long break from 4 and you get back into it, you become good again. Halo 4 is my least favorite. It's because it's focusing on matchmaking instead of machinimas, and it's too easy. That's all I have for this question, and every answer is an honest opinion. I am going to wrap up the video and commentary for now. I would love to hear this answer as to which game is the most and least favorite out of every console, so please be sure to comment, so I would like to hear yours. Also, if you enjoyed this video, I hope you subscribe to see more videos from me. And be sure to like my Facebook page to see more from me. See ya!